Hi, my name is Simon Kerfoot. I'm an executive producer of documentaries, and these are my top tips for making an ob-doc. Top tip number 4, we're filming observationally, okay? There's lots of genres in television. There's factual entertainment, there's features and formats, but ob-doc, fly on the wall, it needs to really be truthful and honest. So I always give my teams various guidelines, which are out there anyway. The BBC website particularly is very good at this. If you're shooting a sequence, before you do, just talk it through, whether it be a lecturer or whether it be a teacher, just so you know what roughly is going to happen over the next hour or two. Just so you know roughly what to expect. That's not, just so you can guarantee that you know where to be at the right time. For example, if you're filming an operation, you want to know what are the key moments in that procedure. So A, you're not in the way, but also that you are getting the best camera angle for that, what will make that phenomenal television. Secondly, there's a tendency when you're filming observationally to always follow the person who's talking. That can really backfire. I've worked with many editors who go, oh, why aren't they a person listening? Because actually the best thing is the reaction of what they're hearing rather than what's being said. And I think as long as you can hear that person clearly, maybe giving bad news, for example, you're on the right person, okay? So I know it sounds crazy, but always listen, but don't always follow what the person's saying, because actually the best stuff is always going to be on the person listening. Or, it could be happy too, like if you've got somebody who's finding out they're pregnant for the first time, if you're on the woman, it's better to be on her than the doctor saying it, if that makes sense. So just always think that through. Never interrupt, never ever interrupt, because you want to make them feel that you're not there. That's really important. There's nothing wrong at the end of when you think you've got everything you need, of just saying, would you mind if I just back off, get a non-sync wide, get some cutaways of people listening, but never ask them to repeat the conversation, because that's not what we do. That's just wrong, okay? So just back away, get your shot so your editor can cut it, but please be ethical, because I've had situations where they asked me to do that again because they thought I didn't say it really well the first time round, and that's not very good. Okay, so always try and not cheat stuff, because it always backfires and it's never as good anyway. And you can always cut, as long as you can hear it, you can always cut around it normally if you get the shots.